Obsidian armor is here. We just got a trailer showing it how it's gonna look in terms of tier 2. It's a bit of a glowy difference of the actual previous armor, and some people are saying that it looks good, some people are saying that it looks bad, and some people are kind of mad that it doesn't really look like the Obsidian armor from Guild Wars 1. So let's get into it. Subscribe to the channel for more content this. Go to my coffee if you want to support me, and let's go. So here's how it looks. Actually, this thumbnail for some reason is very bad. I'm just gonna go in here instead. This is how it looks overall. This thumbnail is way better quality, and you can check how the actual holographics the armor has, right? It's glowy. You can actually dye it as well, which is a very good point, as the other legendary armor from Raids couldn't really be dyed in a good way. I think if you look at statically, it looks pretty nice. It has some cool effects on it, some cool designs on it, and we can see the video as well. Now, let's take the video first. I do have some things to say about it. I think overall, while not being wielded, it looks pretty good, right? While it's sheatheded, it looks pretty nice, pretty chill, pretty good details as well. And then you, of course, you wield it. You have an animation, boom, a big animation for everyone to see, and you start glowing. The symbols you have in your armor start getting projected into the air. Now, personally, I don't think it really looks very good. Like, the projection looks a bit weird. Even in the video, it looks like it's like, I don't know, like going like less intense and more intense. It just looks a bit weird, and I don't think it really blends well with the armor. Because the armor is very like non-shiny, it almost looks like it doesn't fit. I actually would have loved if they would have changed the texture of them to make them a little bit more what is the word? A little bit more shiny, more metallic, so it could reflect upon the armor, right? Maybe it's just a problem of dice, or maybe it's just a problem of the video, as the video is honestly pretty bad quality. I don't know why it's so blurry. It's so hard to actually see the quality of the armor. I really don't... I don't know. It's a bit weird. I don't know why Internet has issues with that all the time. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. People overall are pretty okay with it. It seems like most people are kind of positive about it. I do think there's some things to be said. Like, for example, the fact that your animation doesn't get dyed, it's just white all the time, I think it's probably not good. I think it would be nice if you could actually dye it. Maybe another channel in the... I guess it's a bit hard to do because you would have to... I don't know how you would dye the animation, because like, where is the animation coming from? From only the chest, from all the pieces? If you were to do it, would you have to have a different channel on the chest for the animation? It's a bit weird. But I do think it's a good animation. I think it would be nice to, dye it too. I also think, I don't know, personally, I really like the way that the normal version looks. I actually almost maybe like it more than the other one. I'm not sure if I want to be as shiny. Some people have been complaining about the fact that it doesn't have any, moving parts like the legendary armor has. But I think it's a good thing. That way, if you want moving parts in your armor, you can go for the legendary. If you want something like shiny and dyeable, you can go for the legendary Obsidian armor. You have two options, right? I don't think you should have two. Otherwise, you just have a, better version of everything in this armor instead. I also think, though, because I was checking the Requiem set looks very cool and has a very interesting, what's the word? Glow effect on it. And I think it looks a bit better than the one that we have on the Obsidian armor. Maybe it's just me. I just found the holographic version of it, the projections a bit uninspired, a bit weird. I'm not sure. The chest one is fine, but like on this side, I just don't... I'm not sure if I like it. This looks, for example, so much better to me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just a personal thing. But I really think they need to like blend in the effects a bit better, make it less sharp, make it a bit more smooth, and more consistent to blend in with the environment and the actual armor as well. But overall, I don't think it's the worst thing ever. I think it's a bit of a... There's a bit of it's like 50-50. I feel like 50-50 people like it, 50% people, 50% people like it, 50% people don't like it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the conclusion is gonna be. I definitely think you should be saying your feedback on it. If you don't like it, you should say it. If you like it, you should say it. They did a lot of changes to Obsidian armor in the first place for tier 1, so if you guys don't like it, I think it probably will be a thing that they will change. And also, I'm very curious. I feel like almost like we're gonna go into the game and it's gonna be so much. It's gonna look so much better than in the actual trailer, because I don't know why, and it has so much issues doing trailers with this kind of stuff. Like in this picture, in the still picture, it looks very nice. It looks very high quality, very clean, very perfect. But in the video, because it's so blurry, it just doesn't look that way. So I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Definitely leave your feedback in the videos. I'll leave the video in the description, the Twitter thread as well. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think there's some people also complaining about the fact that it's Obsidian armor, but technically, you know, it doesn't have any Obsidian on it. I actually don't think it's really that big of a deal. Obsidian is always like the same color, I guess, and yeah, I guess the heavy armor, you could argue that is made out of Obsidian, I guess. And for example, the Mesmer Obsidian armor looks pretty similar to the light armor as well. But I think they just wanted to do a reference. I don't think you should, I don't think people should take it, as that big of a deal. Like, I mean, yeah, it's just a reference to Guild Wars 1. It doesn't have to be the exact same thing. They can create something new out of the idea of Obsidian armor. I guess it doesn't really have it, but I think it looks overall pretty okay. Now, we'll see. I'll upgrade it when the patch releases, and I'll see if I stay with tier 1 or tier 2. But yeah, we'll see, I guess. Thank you for watching, guys, of course. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Tell me what you guys think overall about the situation. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support me. And see you guys around. Love you all. Bye-bye.